So City and Brighton played out an exciting stalemate today. Manchester City took the lead when Erling Haaland coolly converted a penalty, marking his 100th Premier League goal involvement in record time. Brighton responded with a stunning free kick from Pervis Estupiñán before City regained their lead through Marmoush's precise strike. However, Brighton equalised early in the second half when a scramble in the box ended with Hinshelwood's shot deflecting off Kusanov for an own goal. Both teams had chances to win, with Gonzalez hitting the post and Balaba blasting over, but the match ended 2-2. Brighton deserved their point, matching City in XG, 2.04 to 1.72, while City's struggles with holding leads at home continued. Other games include Everton rescuing a late 1-1 draw against West Ham, Forest schooling Ipswich 4-2 with Elanga bagging a brace, and Wolves beating Southampton 2-1 thanks to a Strand Larsen double. So Brentford beat Bournemouth today. The home side took an early lead after a fast start, with Milos Kerkez's delivery forcing Vitaly Janelt to turn the ball into his own net. However, Brentford responded quickly as Yoane Wissa powered in a header from a Bryan Mbeumo corner. Both teams had several chances in an end-to-end game, with Antoine Semenyo hitting the woodwork for Bournemouth. But it was Brentford who grabbed the winner late on when Christian Norgard capitalised on a long throw-in from Kevin Shade to fire past Kepa. Despite Bournemouth having a higher XG, 1.65 to 0.82, they will be disappointed to leave empty-handed. Other interesting games around Europe includes Real Madrid beating Villarreal with a Mbappé brace, Bayern dropping points to Union Berlin, and Leipzig defeating Dortmund 2-0. So Arsenal beat Chelsea today. The Gunners dominated the first half, creating several chances before finally taking the lead through Merino's header from an Odegaard corner. Chelsea had a late first-half chance when Cucurella's volley was almost spilled by Raya, but they rarely threatened. Arsenal deserved their lead at the break, while Chelsea only looked dangerous in the final 5 minutes of the half. The second half was uneventful, with both teams offering little going forward. Merino nearly doubled Arsenal's lead, but Sanchez made a great save. In the end, Arsenal's first-half goal was enough to secure a 1-0 win in a poor game of football. Arsenal were shit today and it is detrimental because we lost to them. What have these owners done to my club, bro? So Fulham beat Spurs today. After a dull first half with few chances, the game opened up in the second half. Tottenham improved after the break, with Solanke missing 2 headers and Telephone forcing a save from Leno. Fulham, however, took the lead through Rodrigo Muniz, who finished well after good work from Pereira. Ryan Sessegnon then sealed the win against his former club with a brilliant curling effort past Vicario. Fulham created 0.99 xG compared to Spurs' 0.98, highlighting how little separated the sides statistically. The win moves Fulham into 8th, while Spurs remain in 13th, having lost 15 games this season. So Newcastle won the Carabao Cup today. After 70 years of waiting, the Magpies finally lifted a major trophy, defeating Liverpool 2-1 at Wembley to claim the EFL Cup. The first half was scrappy, but it ended perfectly for Newcastle as Dan Burn, a boyhood fan of the club, connected with Trippier's corner just before half-time to put them ahead. Liverpool struggled to create chances despite having more possession, managing just one shot in the opening 45 minutes. The second half saw Newcastle continue the dominance. Isak thought he had doubled the lead in the 56th minute, only for the goal to be ruled out for offside. However, he wasn't denied for long, as he buried a sharp strike just a minute later to make it 2-0. Liverpool had moments, with Curtis Jones forcing a save from Nick Pope and Callagher denying Isak from close range, but Newcastle remained in control. Chiesa pulled one back for Liverpool deep into stoppage time, but it was too late to spark a comeback. Newcastle's XG of 1.84 compared to Liverpool's 0.89 highlights their superiority on the day. Their midfield was fantastic, the attack was dangerous throughout, and they made Liverpool look second best for most of the game. After losing back-to-back finals in recent years, this victory will be one to remember for Newcastle fans, marking their first major silverware since the 1955 FA Cup. Big congratulations to the new Carabao Cup champions, Newcastle United. So United eased past Leicester City today, securing a comfortable 3-0 victory at the King Power Stadium. The first half saw both sides create chances, with Onana denying Vardy early on and Eriksen striking the post with a beautiful long-range effort. United eventually took the lead when Fernandes slipped a perfect through ball to Højlund, who ended his 13-game goal drought with a well-placed finish into the far corner. Despite Leicester showing flashes of quality, particularly through El Kanous, United went into half-time deservedly ahead. The second half was all United. Garnacho doubled their lead with a clinical first-time finish after Fernandes' deflected pass landed at his feet. Leicester pushed forward in search of a response, but De Ligt made a crucial block to deny Buonanotte, and Onana kept out Vardy's late effort. Any hope for the Foxes was extinguished when Fernandes rounded off a superb individual display with a first-time strike finishing off Dalot's cutback to seal the 3-0 victory. This defeat leaves Leicester second bottom, 9 points from safety, while United climb to 13th. Other interesting European fixtures include Leverkusen beating Stuttgart 4-3 with a late Patrick Schick strike, PSG beating Marseille 3-1, Bologna dismantling Lazio 5-0, Fiorentina smacking Juventus 3-0, Venezia holding Napoli to a goalless draw, Inter beating Atalanta 2-1 and Barcelona coming from 2-0 down to win 4-2 with a Ferran Torres brace from off the bench. So these were my Premier League Game Week 29 predictions and these were the actual results. Didn't even get one right, bruv. This is my predicted table and this is the actual table. Check out my YouTube for more content.